All right. Popular question. Can you be able to make money as a new live streamer? Because I see a lot of people, they're just struggling, man. They're just struggling. They're like, oh, I've got to get 100 subscribers, or I got to get 1,000 subscribers, or I got to get 10,000 subscribers, or I need to have, a Twitch affiliate sponsorships and blah, 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 blah. No, stop.
No.
Time out. Because even as a new live streamer, and I've tested this out myself, you can be able to make that type of money that you don't have to rely on the platform. So we're going to be discussing that today, where we're going to be talking about making money even as a new live streamer. Right, Walt?
Yeah, but before you do that, if you like our content, definitely make sure you hit that thumbs up button and click subscribe so you see more videos like this where we can drop some tips on you. Maybe you know these, maybe you can add to them. And if so, add it to them in the comment section. We're not going to get butthurt over it. But what we will get butthurt is if you don't check out livestreamandtech.com/restream. That's right. Restream is 100% free to try. Infinite so far. Infinite. That's not a free trial for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, nothing like that. You can literally use their freemium program for as long as you like. No upsell. Now, here's the upsell part though. If you stream with it once, you get actually a $10 credit right now that you can apply towards an upgrade. And what these upgrades do will unlock basically the features where you can stream to multiple Facebook pages and more. But definitely give Restream a try if you like to help support the channel. Mind you, you don't have to buy anything at all. Just go to livestreamandtech.com/restream and give it a try.
Before we jump into some of our tips and things that you can do as a live streamer, I think there's a little bit of a best practices we need to kind of go forward on. And one of the things is, you always want to put this out publicly, some of these options that you're using. So it's not just enough that you do passive. Yes, you could put them inside your descriptions. You can put them inside your comments. You could put it on your screen, but always verbally mention these things. Does it make you a shill? Well, yeah, of course. You're trying to shill your own stuff. You're trying to make a little bit extra money, and you shouldn't feel dirty about that because people are being entertained by coming to your live stream. One little bit of a pro tip here is if you have links to specific products that you are going to be getting revenue for, make sure that you do the full URL, https:// whatever your thing is, because places like YouTube needs that entire URL in order to make it function properly. And the next thing is, we're going to discuss in a little bit, some of these things you have to fully disclose to your audience the nature of that relationship. But I don't want to get too far into those things. Walt, start us out with the most basic of ways to make money when you're live streaming.
Okay, actually, this is probably the quite most simplest and easiest way to make money as a live streamer. Now, mind you, back when I first started streaming on Twitch, there was no such thing as an affiliate. Either you were a partner or you were a nobody. And unfortunately, I was a nobody. And the thing was thankfully, due to, say, Stream Elements or Streamlabs, you could actually set up a donation account. And all this required was you just set up a PayPal account and you would sit there and link to it. And you could actually sit there and put that hyperlink in your stream or on your page, or like Dale says, you can shout it out. The thing is it was kind of like there was a 50-50 take on this, Dale, back when we used to do this, because some people called it e-begging while other people's called it donations. Now, here's the thing, you as well as I know, it's kind of, you got to be careful when you call it donations. Okay.
Right.
So the reason for that is for tax reasons and yada, yada, yada. So then that's where we started as streamers calling it tips, because as you know, you could work as a waitress or a waiter in a restaurant where you get tips. Now, true, you would have to claim those in the taxes at the end of the year, but this is how we ended up going towards, is this was a way to make money as a small streamer without having to rely on the affiliate or partnership program. And there's actually a lot of people who still will do that because they refuse to go into the affiliate program on Twitch. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Not at all. And that's the important thing, the differentiation between tips and donations. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world, and I don't think like the IRS is going to come banging down on your door for some reason you accidentally call it donations. But just keep those ones in mind. But I've got a couple of other ones that are going to be really stellar here for you. The main one is the simplest of them all, and that is merchandise. Start making merchandise literally before you ever go live. Maybe it could be something like a catchphrase that you're going to use. Maybe it is your brand name, or maybe it's a logo. You can put them on shirts, stickers, coffee mugs, you name it. And there's various platforms you can utilize for merchandise. A couple of them off the top of my head include Merch by Amazon. You can literally just Google up these options, by the way, folks. Spreadshirt is a good one. I'm currently using it used to be called Teespring. Now it's just called Spring. So just look up Teespring. That actually integrates directly with YouTube once you hit past a certain threshold. Now, for live streamers, not so much. Zazzle has great products. I really like their stuff. And one of my absolute favorites is Redbubble, because Redbubble has wider global reach. Now, each one of the products are going to come with a specific type of revenue share, meaning that if you sell the product through a link, you don't have to fulfill anything. The company takes care of that for you. So they will do print costs, and then whatever is left over between the pricing that you make for the product and the wholesale markup, and then you'll get a percentage of that coming back to you. So, for instance, anytime I've sold any of my shirts for self-publishing with Dale, I typically get about $2 to $3 per sale. I keep it purposely low because, it's whatever. But merchandise is a great way to go, and it's also a great way to build that sense of community early on. So you might find as a new live streamer, you start live streaming, someone's just like, I don't know why you don't have 1 million subscribers yet. What gives? That's the person who's most likely to go and invest in your merchandise. So don't take it lightly. You want to make sure that you find something. And then as you go along and you grow, you could change out that merchandise, get some new stuff, maybe get some fan-based art, things like that.
Yeah, and to touch base on that too, Dale, it's kind of funny you say that, like, as you grow, you can actually change your merch.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there's some people that actually use it as a tactic where they're like, hey, guess what? My first shirt release, I'm getting ready to discontinue it. Now's the last chance for you to get it, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you see a bump in those sales because they know, hey, you're getting ready to come out with a new line of merch. They all want to have the OG stuff. They want to be able to their claim, hey, if this guy blows up, I want to have the original stuff so I could say I'm the original follower. Exactly.
Here's a great example. Leon Lush got a big following over on YouTube. This was coming out for a limited time through YouTube's. I was all over it. I'm like, I love Leon Lush. Any way I can go ahead and support him. That's a great example. But let's transition over to something else, which is kind of funny because in this broadcast, we kind of already tapped into this one, and you guys see the full example in play.
Yeah, and that's affiliate marketing. Now, I know what a lot of you say, well, wait a minute. You guys said that this is something I can do as a small streamer starting out. I'm nobody. Why would I be able to get an affiliate marketing deal? Here's the thing. You'd be surprised how many companies out there that are willing to say that and true now, mind you, 10 to 30% doesn't sound like much, but that adds up. It's kind of like Dale was talking about the t-shirts. Yeah, he was only making $1.50 to $2 per t-shirt, but that money adds up. It's the same thing with the tips and donations that you're going to be getting. There might only be like $5 at a time or $10 at a time, but that adds up. As long as you're not spending it on pizza and beer, you could actually build up an account and upgrade your live stream setup this way. An affiliate, you can go as far as like we've done, where products that we have tried and tested and we like and use ourselves. Matter of fact, Dale right now is using it as we're going live, and that is Restream. Now, mind you, we didn't get nothing or whatever when you go try it out for free, but if you choose to have an upgrade on it, we get a portion of that. Now, mind you, there's no upsell to it. They don't charge you extra because, we put on our little tag on there. It's going to be the same regardless of if you just went straight to their website or used our link. So you're supporting us by using their link. It's the same thing too. Overlays deal, Nerd or Die. That's another one that you can do. You can get affiliate sales through that. There's so many different, especially smaller companies out there. You'll find out that you can get affiliate sales through them by saying, hey, if you like this live stream setup or you like my overlays, so-and-so makes it over at such-and-such.com. If you want to support the channel, go give them a look. And you never know, they might buy just a simple overlay plan that only costs like $20. You're only going to get 10% from that. So you're not going to get much, but at the same time, as you grow, this will start to add up. And not to mention, this actually starts to turn heads as you grow as a live streamer to where people notice your affiliate sales. You think they don't pay attention, Dale, am I right? They kind of pay attention to you and they start knocking on your door, sending you those emails saying, hey, let's get together and we can work out a sponsorship deal. And that's when the real money starts rolling in.
Yeah, a couple things to note. Very first thing is, if you're not familiar with affiliate marketing, it works like this. You like a brand, product, or service, and you can get behind it 100%, then all you got to do is just go to Google, search up that brand, service, or product, and put affiliate program. And then you should be able to find some. Now, most programs, you don't need to have like a huge following or any following for that matter.
At all.
It's usually like, if you got a pulse, good, you're good to go. There's other ones that are a little bit more picky, like Amazon Associates is one that they really want to see that you have a website, that you have a presence online, that they can get behind you. Now, the next thing is, if you're going to do affiliate marketing, fully disclose the nature of your relationship with that product, because though we'd like to think that we're not biased about something, we can be biased since we are being financially compensated. So you have to tell that to your audience. This is my affiliate link. You can express it however you want to, put it inside the video and put it inside your descriptions, whatever that might be. So just make sure you fully disclose that. Now, let's take it up to the next level. By the way, Walt, I feel like affiliate marketing should be the one like everybody should go to first. We're not putting this in any order of importance, although we're going to step it up just a little bit more. And these next options are like the next level. And that's going to be courses, consults, and coaching. Oh my, the 3 C's. Courses are going to be like this. If you've got a skill set or insights that nobody else has, or maybe some people have, keep in mind, you've got a unique voice that people might want to learn from you. Again, people are invested in you. They're big fans. They've already got your merch. They've already bought your affiliate products. What about a course that you can walk them through and show them exactly what you have insights to? Now, don't take this lightly, because I've seen many people out there that have made successful livings from some of the most smallest ideas. I mean, everything from someone had like a mindset course, like how to fix your mindset. I thought all you had to do was just read a Tony Robbins book, but apparently this little $10 course made this person hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of a few years. Yeah. It's crazy to think that any type of course you can do. Now, the nice thing about courses, you can just set them all up and then forget it. There's various platforms you can use, premium ones like Thinkific, Teachable, Kajabi, or you can even host it over a place like Gumroad. My wife was super successful in hosting a course over on Gumroad a number of years ago. Just absolutely crushed it. Now, the next level is going to be the consultations and coaching. Some people don't want to bother with your course. They're like, no, that means I got to sit down. I just want to know the things I want to know. So they're going to pay you at a higher premium for your time. Now, I want you to remember, courses, you could charge however little or however much you want. But when it comes to the consults and coaching, you go way above that. Why? Because they're paying for your time and your expertise, and to get expedited information they otherwise get through your courses or don't currently get through your courses. Now, I have to transition to this very next one. This is like God mode on any type of video game out there. It is going to be one that seems elusive, but Walt found out really quick it's not as elusive as you would think it is. Sponsorships.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponsorships. And I blew you away because you were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We actually ended up landing our first sponsorship and we were barely over a few thousand subscribers. Here's the thing is some companies have the discretionary expense to invest in someone, namely you, who has an expertise or has that willingness to put together video content. Those companies don't want to bother with that. They want to worry about their own stuff, and they have marketing budgets that they can just hire out to people because it's going to seem more authentic coming from you than if they were to just trumpet their own, horn there and just, oh, we're great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, but wait, I seen Caleb Smith the other day pushing Grammarly. Of course I'm going to go pick up Grammarly. Caleb's my dude. So sponsorships are the way to go. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, how do I get them? First things first, you're going to have to make yourself publicly available in some capacity, whether it's on social media or you make your email address available. Either way, make yourself available. The next thing is, Walt already said it, affiliate marketing. If you start out doing affiliate marketing, this automatically sends signals to these companies that you are willing to do business with them at a higher level than just simply affiliate marketing. Mm-hmm. Now, when do you start doing sponsorships and how do you land them if you're not getting it passively? Look for those brand service products. Find a contact. You may want to find a contact that is the marketing rep or even the founder of the company and reach out to them via email. Make it super simple. I mean, don't like, hey, I love your stuff. And like 5 paragraphs later, you're like, can we do a sponsorship? No, it's a simple thing.
To the point, their time is money.
Yep. Hey, I'm Dale from Live Streaming Tech. My brother and I run this great channel over on YouTube with X amount of subscribers. This is the type of content we put together and we feel that there is quite an opportunity available. Do you have the time that we can discuss some options and collaboration opportunities? Typically, I'll get a response back like, yeah, sure. In fact, 99% of the time, everybody's always up for doing like a video chat or hearing me out. I like to get on video because when I put email in the place, people say no. They feel a little less attached to it. But when they see your puppy dog eyes and they hear your pitch in person, they're more likely to invest in you in a sponsorship. One thing I will say this is if you get a sponsorship of some sort, see if you can not only get paid for doing the sponsorship and mentioning or putting a link to their products or showing it on screen or doing some type of videos, try to work in the deal that you get affiliate percentage as well. So that way you can kind of double dip. There's been numerous times I've had some sponsorships where I've triple dipped. It's kind of crazy. I would go into it another day, but I literally was getting in revenue from numerous sources because of the deal. But don't wait to try sponsorships out. Try it right away. What's the worst someone's going to tell you? No?
No.
Great. I'll just circle back around to you. When do you think is going to be the best time? Me, I'm persistent.
I love that too, because you see a lot of, especially here on YouTube, you see a lot of influencers say, oh, no, don't worry about sponsorships. Yeah. If you're that small, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting their time or whatever. But here's the thing, like Dale says, worst they're going to say is no. And guess what? They might remember that name months, maybe a year down the road saying, hey, wait a minute, I remember that guy reaching out to us, and then worst case scenario too, you just stick with the affiliate sales that you can get through them. And like I said, they will notice as you grow, they will notice as your sales start to go up or whatever. And then they might come back to you and say, hey, I remember you reaching out to me. Now let's get together and talk. So that kind of leads me to say something to support what you were saying, Dale, but kind of backing you up as the live streamer or the content creator. And that is read the small print on these sponsorships. You will find a lot of times they want you to do certain things a certain way. And it can be frustrating if that's not put out in front. So make sure both you and the sponsor are on the same page. So that way one of you is not backpedaling at the last hour.
Yeah, you know this through experience because just before I went on vacation in December, we were working out a deal with another company and we had everything pretty much set, but then we got a contract.
We thought it was going to be a great deal.
And then they changed something. They add in non-disparagement clause, which is no big issue. I have no issue not talking trash about a company or product. I'm not going to get behind them and do a sponsorship if I was going to talk trash, but okay, I'm good with that. But then they put an exclusivity clause, meaning that we had to stay exclusive to them for X period of time. And I was like, no. We need to go back and rework this deal, because now I can only talk about your products and I can't talk about any other people's products. But yeah, sponsorships, be very careful. Affiliate marketing, the nice thing is there's a little bit of fine print. But, beyond that, you don't have anything tricky like, you can only promote this product, or there's non-disparagement type stuff. Get out of here. So those were just a few ways to monetize your live streaming efforts as a new streamer. And even if you're an established one, what I would encourage you is start 2022 out with a big bang. Break ground in any of those 5 options, and you're going to find it will treat you well. Any last words on that one there, Walt?
Yeah, just my last tip, and this was something that I did and I found that it worked really well for me, is when I started getting tips or any kind of money whatsoever as a small streamer, I didn't spend one dime. Literally, I would just sit on that cash, because you never know when a graphics card or a motherboard or anything like that in your current live streaming stuff. We always talk about the whole upgrade thing. We didn't always talk about the maintenance part of it, where something unexpected sometimes goes wrong. A hard drive might die, that kind of stuff. A lighting system might just stop working. Camera might die, microphone, so on and so forth. So sit on that money as long as possible before you either make that upgrade or use it as an emergency fund for your live stream or your content creation hardware and software.
If you guys enjoyed today's live stream, do me a huge favor from wherever you're watching. Go ahead and hit a big thumbs up. But if you're on YouTube, check out that video Walt's showing you. And of course, subscribe by punching my face. I will see you guys next week when we're going to be talking a